Hi folks! Today I'm gonna talk about Martians, a story of civilization game, and I'm gonna show you how to set up the game, how to choose from 4 available modes for the game, and how to actually play the game. So, let's start. Okay guys, so the game components. So, here we have the yellow energy crystals, and these are the blue dirty ice crystals, and also the red regolith crystals. The wooden tokens, the wooden markers, are the medicine right here, supplies here, the green ones are the food, and the freshwater markers. And we also have few paper tokens. So this is the cash, which is pretty obvious. We have these demand tokens in 3 colors. So these are the oxygen demand, the food demand, and the medicine demand. So these are called the oxygen demand tokens, hunger tokens, and the disease tokens. And also there's a birth rate token in the game, and a few additional tokens. So this is the event token, this is the build token, and also the upgrade token right here, and these are the unavailability tokens. And also we have the colonies tokens in 4 colors, and 4 of each. Okay, and also in the game there are also a few decks of cards. So we're gonna start with the yellow one, which is the assistant deck. The blue one is the expert deck. We also have this purple commission cards, which are used only in the competitive mode of the game. Here's the hidden goals deck, and this only in the Kickstarter edition of the game. We have the weather cards, which are these orange ones, and we have also the orange deck of the regolith examination cards. And we have also green cards, which are the event cards. Okay, and there are also 2 types of tiles in the game. So we have this research tiles, which are the purple ones, and also the gray crop tiles. Okay, so basically that's it. Okay guys, so this is the map overview. So on the main map we have few areas. So the major part of the map is the facility area, and this is the place where you put your meeples, where you place your meeples to the particular facilities in order to perform the action. So to gather resources and to produce some goods, and to develop some technologies, to provide the oxygen, and so on, so on. The other part of the map is the living area. These are the quarters. There are 4 quarters in a game, and basically this is the place where you put the demand tokens in each cycle. So any token laying here is bad token, so you need to get rid of them. And there is also the colonist truck. This is the place where you mark that your round is done, and you also can see here when you need to uncover another event card, the weather card, and when you actually produce the energy. So now I'm gonna tell you about the basic setup for each mode of the game. Okay, so basic setup for the cooperative mode for 4 players. That's the basic setup. So, because the resources in the cooperative game are shared, you can actually store them on the map. So here we have the 20 energy markers, because you get 5 for each player. So we play the 4-player game, so we have 20 of the energy markers. And also you start with one supplies marker for each player. So we're gonna start with 4 supplies. And about the other resources, there is RTG area right here. So in a 4-player game, there are 6 energy markers right here. We start with them. And you need to actually put crop tiles right here. There are 6 of them, 2 in each type. And we have also 6 of the research tiles. That's the basic setup for the first round, for the first cycle. So the 6 of these research tiles, you need to put them right here into your landing pad. We're gonna start with the stable weather right here. So you need to pick the stable weather from the deck, then shuffle the deck, and that's it. We also start with the Regolith examination cards. So you need to shuffle all the cards and just put them right here. We start with 6 these assistant cards. So basically the main idea for the game is that there are 3 types of the assistants. So 3 types of the assistant cards. So there's a botanist, there's a geologist, and there's also a scientist. So the basic idea is that you need to pick as many botanists as the players play the game. So in 4-player game, we need to pick 4 botanists, 4 geologists, and 4 scientists, then shuffle the deck, and then uncover 6 of these cards and put them right here. That's our basic setup. 6 of the assistants are available at the start of the game. And also we start with the 6 cards of these expert cards. So you need to shuffle the whole deck and just put 6 cards right here. And yeah, basically that's it. You also need to place 4 oxygen tokens, oxygen demand tokens, into your quarters. This is the basic setup because our arrival was actually arranged. So we were scheduled for the stable weather, so there is a stable weather, and we also bring some supplies with us. So we have medicine and we have food, we have some food, but we need to provide the oxygen in the first cycle. So these are the oxygen demand tokens. So basically that's the basic setup. Okay, so this for the map. And you also need to shuffle the event cards, because we need the event cards. So let's focus on the event cards. Well, the event cards are also the cycle track, because we have this beautiful marker here, and the event cards are named from 1 to 4. And because basically in the game we play 4 cycles, so you can mark the actual cycle by placing the marker right here. So as for the setup, we need 2 of these cards, because we need to uncover 2 events in each cycle. So basically what you need to do is just to grab all the cards named 1, and just shuffle them and pick 2 of them and put them right here. And the same goes with the 2nd cycle, 3rd cycle, and 4th cycle. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're almost ready for the game. There are some few additional things that need to be done. So, about the excavation area. Okay, you need to shuffle those hexes and just place them right here. There are 37 of them, and you need to uncover first 3 of them. So this is the basic setup, and put the excavation machine right here at the top spot. And also you need to put the build tokens and upgrade tokens in the track of some facilities. So basically the main idea is that water treatment station, which is right here, and hospital right here, and the educational center right here, and the laboratory right here are unavailable at the moment. So each of the facility need to get the build token into the first spot to the left. So these facilities are unavailable at the moment. First you need to build them to actually use them. So in all of these facilities you need to place the upgrade tokens onto the following spots. And there is also the greenhouse area right here. So the first spot to the left on the greenhouse area is available for the work, and you also need to place 2 additional upgrade tokens to the right. So basically that's it. So now guys, I'm gonna talk about the facilities. So these are available for you to place your markers onto the spots. So let's start with the MOXIE generator. So once you place your marker right here, you need to pay 1 unit of time, and you need to spend 1 unit of energy, and this action allows you to actually remove one of the oxygen demand tokens. So once you place your marker right here and spend 1 unit of energy and 1 unit of time, you can get rid of this token, and basically that's it. So this is the excavation area. So once you place your player marker right here, you need to spend 1 unit of time and also 1 unit of energy, and this allows you to move the excavation machine and to dig up some resources. So let's go with this. I'm gonna spend 1 unit of time and also 1 unit of energy, and then I have to move my excavation machine, and before or after that move I can dig up some resources. So let's say I'm gonna go here to pick up 2 regolith markers. So once I'm here, I need to remove this hex completely from the game, and I get 2 regolith crystals. So this is the excavation action, and also you can boost this action by spending 1 additional unit of time, and this action allows you to examine your regolith. So because I picked up 2 resources of the regolith, I can draw 2 cards, and these are the additional minerals that I can find in the regolith. So I can keep the regolith and also these cards, and basically that's it. Okay, so once we're done with the mining, we can actually use this regolith markers to build some structures. So this is the facility construction area. So once you put your player marker right here, you can choose from the 3 different actions, and the costs are the same. It always costs 1 unit of time, 1 unit of energy, 1 regolith marker, and also 1 supplies marker. And this action allows you to build 3 types of structures. So the first one is building the power structures. So you can just pick solar panel or the wind farms. So I'm gonna go with the wind farm. I need to spend this, and also 1 unit of energy and also 1 unit of time. And this marker indicates that I just built the wind farm. You can also build different facilities by removing this build token. So let's go with the hospital, because the hospital is not not available at the start of the game, so you actually cannot use this facility. until you build the structure. So once again, I need to spend 1 unit of time and also these resources, and then I can remove this token, and now the facility is available for the work. So I can go there. But you can also boost the facility by upgrading it, because once this build token is removed, the facility is ready. So you can place your marker right here, and you can also place your player marker right here on the upgrade token, but this costs you 1 additional unit of time. So if you don't want to spend 1 additional unit of time, you can unlock also this token by performing this building action. So you also have to spend 1 unit of time, 1 unit of energy, 1 regular marker and 1 supplies marker, and you're ready to remove this token also. Okay, so let's say that we have some dirty ice markers from the excavation area, and we just built the water treatment station. So now we can use this facility, and to do that we need to place our player marker right here and spend 1 unit of time, 1 energy marker, and also 1 dirty ice marker. And the outcome is 2 fresh water markers. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so once we got our fresh water tokens, we can use them to produce medicine and also food. So let's start with the medicine. Let's say that the hospital is already built, and we can place our player marker right here and spend 1 unit of time, 1 energy marker, and also 1 fresh water marker, and also 1 supplies marker to produce a medicine. And that's it. But we can also use the fresh water markers to actually produce the food. So we need to go here to the greenhouses area. So once you place your player marker right here, you can perform up to 2 different actions, even at the same time. So we can just harvest our crops, and this action costs you 1 unit of time. And to see the result, you need to look at your corporate sheet at the basic crop tile. And this states that you need to spend 1 unit of fresh water, this one, and also 1 unit of energy, and the outcome is 1 food marker. But to be efficient, you can also change your crop tile. So you can use this action, and this costs 1 unit of time and also 1 unit of energy. So you need to spend 1 additional unit of energy, and then you can pick up one of these. It's up to you which one. I'm gonna go with this one, and once it's placed right here, each harvesting action you will perform in the game, after harvesting you need to look at your corporate sheet, and then you need to spend, in this case, 1 unit of fresh water, 2 units of energy, but the outcome is 3 units of food. So that's how it works. So let's say that the educational center is unlocked, and you can use this facility, and this is the only facility that actually doesn't need to spend any units of time in there. So you place your player marker right here, and the cost is 2 units of cash. So you need to spend 2 units of cash, and this action allows you to hire the staff for your corporation. So you can choose one of the yellow card or one of the blue card. So the yellow cards are called the assistants, and these works as a default, so you don't have to activate them in any way. So once you spend 2 units of dollar for example the botanist, you have to put him right here, actually put her right here on your corporate sheet, and each time you perform the harvest action, this girl provides 1 additional unit of food for this action. So this is how it works with the yellow cards. As for the blue cards, these are called the expert cards, and it works a little bit different, because once you hire the guy, you need to activate the guy each time you want to use his action, because it's actually performing an additional action. So you need to mark that this guy already worked this cycle, because you can use each card once a cycle, and you also have to pay each time you want to use this action. So this guy needs to be paid, so you have to spend 4 additional units of cash, and this actually allows you to perform additional facility construction action, because it's a builder. So you still have to pay for the facility construction, but the advantage is that you don't have to spend any unit of time for this action, and also you don't have to place your player marker there. So that's basically it. Okay, this is the landing pod area, and you can perform here up to 3 different actions. So let's go with the first one, and these tiles are called the research tiles, the purple ones. And this pile is ready for the browse, so you can browse it at any time. And once you get your mineral cards, you can actually sell these minerals in a landing pad to the International Space Agency. So you have to spend, for example, for this one, for this tile, you need to spend 1 unit of time, and also 1 brown mineral is this one, and the outcome is 8 units of dollars. So you need to get rid of this tile and also this card, and you get the money. So this is the first action in a landing pad. You can also spend up to 2 units of time to pick up the supplies, and it costs just units of time. So let's say that I'm gonna place my marker right here and decide to spend 2 units of time. So I'm gonna get 2 units of supplies. Simple as that. And also there is a third kind of action right here, and it depends on the mode you play with the game, because in the cooperative mode and also in the semi-cooperative mode, this icon indicates that you can achieve the scenario goals by performing this action. So you have to spend 1 unit of time, and then you can look at your scenario, and this icon corresponds to these icons. So once you want to resupply the International Space Agency with the 3 units of energy, you have to go right here, spend 1 unit of time, and also these 3 units of energy, and then you can place your player marker right here, and this indicates that this goal is already achieved. But in the competitive mode, there are no scenario cards, there are no scenarios, but there are commission cards that are available. So the commission cards works basically just like the research tiles, but instead of cash you get the reputation points. So once you want to sell some of your resources, let's say that I have the freshwater marker and also the food marker, and I want to spend these resources to sell them for points, I'm gonna go right here, spend 1 unit of time and also these resources, and then I can add 5 points at the reputation track. So this is the landing pad. Okay, once you unlock the laboratory, you can place your player marker right here, and you can perform up to 2 different actions. So let's go with the second one. So this action allows you to develop the technologies. And in the cooperative mode, these are the shared technologies. So you need to spend 3 units of time and also 1 unit of energy, and then you can place your player marker, and this indicates that this technology is developed for all of the players because it's shared in the cooperative mode. In the semi-competitive mode and the competitive mode, these technologies are not shared. So you go right here, spend 3 units of time and also 1 unit of energy, and you can place your player marker right here. But any other player can also go here and spend the resources and also develop the technology. So you need to stack your player markers at the top. And what are these technologies? So the first one is called the medicine technology, and this technology allows you to remove one of the disease tokens, one of the demand tokens, and this particular technology allows you to remove the disease token at the start of each cycle. So in the 4-player game, for example in the 4-player cooperative mode, instead of 4 disease tokens, you have to place at the start of each cycle just 3 of these tokens. And the same goes with the oxygen technology, but instead of disease token, you can remove one of the oxygen demand token at the start of each cycle. And the third one is called the in vitro, and this technology allows you to actually place 1 additional unit, 1 additional birth rate token at the start of each cycle. And these technologies start to work at the next cycle. But there is also a second kind of action available right here. And this little X indicates X because the actual cost in unit of time depends on the technology itself. So this corresponds to your corporate sheet. And by placing your marker right here and spending 1 unit of energy, you can try to develop one of these 6 technologies. So I'm going to go and talk about them. So the first one is called the long arm crane, and this allows you to dig from the adjacent hex on the excavation area. Simple as that. And this costs 1 unit of time and also this 1 unit of energy. The second technology is called the weather report, and this technology, once it's developed, it allows you to take a look at the top of the weather pile. So this actually tells you what's the upcoming weather. It's very useful. Now these 2 technologies, they're called solar cells and kinetic power. And basically these technologies boost your production in these facilities by providing 1 additional unit of energy per facility. So let's say that you build 2 solar cells and develop solar cells technology. So the outcome is you get 2 additional units of energy. And the same goes with the kinetic power. And the last technology is called the molecular sensor. So once you're boosting your excavation action by examining the regolith and drawing some cards, you just have to draw 1 additional card. So it's very simple. The last technology is called DNA modification. And this technology actually gives you 1 additional unit of time each round so it's very powerful, and because of that it costs 3 units of time. And basically that's it. Now, these are the power facilities, and you're not allowed to perform any action in this area. Instead of performing the action, you can build the power facilities, and let's say that I just build one solar cell and one wind farm. And if you take a look at the colonist truck, this icon shows you that twice a cycle your power facilities produce power. These are the corresponding icons here. So at the start of the round 1 and round 3 in each cycle, your facilities produce. Each of these produce 2 units of energy unless the weather says different, because the weather could affect the power facilities. And also you can boost your power facilities by developing the technologies.